Most people think that performance comes from working harder or grinding more, but what if I told you that the real edge in business, investing, and life comes from how well your body and your nervous system are working? I'm here in Chennai, India, at a place called AIWO. It's a hidden gem in the world of health and longevity. And the only reason I even discovered it is because one of my close friends and business mentors, Ross Tompkins, he has been coming here over the past few years, and now he's actually partnering with the center because one of his companies offers TRT in the UK, and now they've brought the same medical grade protocol here to India. So I came for 1 week, and what I experienced here has been one of the most comprehensive and I'd say eye-opening health assessments of my entire life, because I've been to many retreats around the world and luxury spas and biohacking clinics and meditation centers, but I've never seen anything this complete. And I want to share what made this place so special for me so that hopefully you can also experience it yourself. The first thing is, this isn't a retreat. It's an audit for every system in your body. So the first thing that surprised me is how scientific and precise everything here is. They didn't start with smoothies or massages. No, they started with hard data. So we did very deep blood work. In fact, I still have the blood work done from today. I had all the biomarkers, hormones, inflammation, nutrition deficiencies, metabolic health, and I got a very detailed report that shows exactly what's happening inside my body. So then we did the sleep study in the evenings to analyze my breathing, my oxygen levels, my recovery. We also did a DEXA scan to look at my bone density and muscle mass. And we did a microbiome testing to understand my digestion and food intolerances. So it's not guesswork, it's not some subjective opinion, it's objective measurement. And once you see the numbers, you can't really lie to yourself. The second thing is, your past lives affect your nervous system now. So I know it might sound a bit woo-woo, but one of the most powerful moments for me was doing the physiotherapy and the posture assessment. They noticed that my body is slightly imbalanced on the left side. And it made sense because in my early 20s, I was stabbed in the back with a screwdriver under my shoulder blade. And that part of the body was never properly rehabilitated. So the body tries to compensate, but it never forgets. It keeps the score. So now the work for me is about strengthening that other side and realigning my posture and retraining my nervous system to feel more balanced again, especially when I'm working and closing deals. This is something that most people never look at. But your posture, your breathing, they're all reflections of your past and your life experiences. So healing is not just mental, it's neurological, and it has to do with your memory at the end of the day. The third thing that really stuck to me is longevity is more so about regulation and less about extremes. So every day we did cold exposure, we did breath work, yoga, red light therapy, hyperbaric oxygen therapy, not as like biohacks, but as ways to regulate the nervous system. Because longevity is really about teaching your body that it's safe, not about biohacking as such. Because when your system feels safe, then inflammation drops, hormones regulate, this sleep improves, and your decision making also improves, and your energy overall stabilizes. So it's the same principle that I teach in sales and business. You can transmit more calm to the people around you versus trying to like pounce and push through. And by the way, if you're someone who's serious about optimizing your health and your wealth, I have a free community where I share what I'm learning about performance, investing, and mastering your nervous system, because that's the foundation of everything in your life. And you can find the link in the description and join below. The fourth thing I learned is that luxury is not precision, it's not excess. I mean, we're staying here at the Leela Palace, which is one of the most beautiful hotels in India. But what impressed me even more than the luxury and the precision was the level of care. And of course, they did even like dental scans and facial skin analysis. They gave me personalized sunscreen and skincare recommendations based on my UV exposure and my skin type. But I realized that even though I live a pretty healthy lifestyle, I really underestimate the long-term effects of my of sun damage, especially living in the Middle East. So longevity is really those small moments of awareness repeated in your daily habits, because real wealth is ultimately your habits and the people that you surround yourself with. So the other reason why this week has been so powerful is because I've connected with amazing people, entrepreneurs, investors, not just networking, but real conversations about health and legacy and purpose and creativity. And when you put high quality people in a regulated nervous system environment, then the relationships are way deeper and the conversations are more meaningful. And that's how, in my opinion, we can form real friendships. So it reminded me of the fact that your body is the most important asset you have, right? Before your money and your business and before even your family, like your body, your nervous system, if they're not stable, then everything else becomes harder. So if you're building wealth, if you're scaling a business, or you're simply wanting to live with more energy and clarity, start by becoming an asset manager of your own biology, allocating the time and the energy to improving yourself. And if you're curious about this place, you can just message me and I'm happy to share all the details. And if you want to be part of a community that's focused on building your health and your wealth long term, you can join my free group. It's in the description below. But anyways, sending you good energy from Chennai, India, and I'll see you soon.